throw on first down with Ryan. And incomplete to open things up. The intended target was Calvin Ridley. That'll bring up second down.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Let's put them on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus.
To throw again, Ryan. Forced out to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
And him running the football is not something that defenses spend a lot of time preparing for. But this guy has a survival instinct and a knack for knowing when exactly to do it.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. To throw is Ryan. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Lock and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Saquon Barkley, the ball carrier.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side. That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. It's Barkley on the counter. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco 1st down. That's his longest run of the first quarter. And, Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game. They'll be looking for more of that.
And they got to the perimeter. So that tells me that that's part of the game plan of what they want to get done today. So they'll have some complimentary runs where he'll run it to the inside. But it appears that when they want the big yardage, they think they can get to the outside and make it happen.
And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Give to Barkley out of the gun. And pretty good running as he'll be close to a 1st down at the Falcons' 41. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. Play action. Now it's Locke. Got a man. It's the rookie Jerry Jeudy. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 18 big yards on that one and a Denver first.
Broncos 1st down.
first down carry for Barkley. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Barkley, the ball carrier.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
Now a play fake, and here's Locke. He'll buy some time right. He completes this to Sutton. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Locke and Sutton on the connection there for a Denver first down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
So first and goal from the 9-yard line. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
Working with a 2nd and 4. Yeah, this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos.
To Cortland Sutton.
Cortland Sutton. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos have taken the early lead. And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos.
Makes the score. Broncos 7. Falcons nothing. Brandon McManus.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
5-yard line. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, if they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now this one into the hands of the tight end, Hayden Hurst. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Hayden Hurst.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. I don't think Gurley got there. Looks like the defense held him back. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
It's 4th down.
Here we go on 4th down with Ryan. And this is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Block off a play action. Eluding the pressure right. This is the tight end fan. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
They'll run on 1st down. Barkley, and he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Falcons' 23-yard line.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Broncos 7, Falcons nothing.
On 2nd and 11 now. Lock. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. The 3rd down battle won by Atlanta's defense. Solid coverage.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. They'll run it. Freeman. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. Royce Freeman is going to be stopped short. And the Falcons' defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their 3rd possession. They don't have a 1st down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense, just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
A gain of
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
3-yard line.
From the shotgun, Ryan. And he gets this one to Ridley, complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing again, Ryan. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Ryan. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Jeremiah Tauchu. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
3rd down.
So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. From the gun, it's Ryan. And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Returning it, here's Hamler. And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because
it got his man complete. And all the way home for a Broncos score. KJ Hamler, 76 yards. And the Broncos able to show off their quick strike ability. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Throwing now, Ryan on first down. It's complete. This is Todd Gurley. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down.
At the 41-yard line.
Trying to lay one up deep. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
9 more yards.
That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
First down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6 with the ball on the 7.
2nd and 6.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And it's caught. 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Todd Gurley. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons draw a bit closer. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field.
It's a gain of 5.
Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Five yards remain on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Locke. Got a man open, it's Sutton. And he goes out right around the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Broncos.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Locke. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Good coverage that time by the linebacker, Deion Jones.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
2nd and 10. Throwing again. Locke. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Tack McKinley in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Down.
So 3rd and long now for Locke and the Broncos following the sack. A final shot before half for Locke. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. And this carries into the end zone. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
On the return, the Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you turned that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
First down.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game the play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
Come on, set.
On first down, Barkley. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Grady Jarrett with the tackle.
No gain on the
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Here's 2nd and 10. On play action, Locke. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
It's a gain of 17.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
They'll run on first down. Barkley, and he won't get much. Maybe a couple down inside the 35 to the 34.
Ricardo Allen brought him down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Locke to throw. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Locke going to try and throw on 3rd down. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
Broncos.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. On first down, Barkley. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
Ball carrier.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Second and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. They'll go to Barkley again. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
And the ball carrier.
But keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
Here they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Block working out of the gun. This will be caught at about the 6. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Here we go. Set.
A quick throw outside by Locke. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
Touchdown, Denver.
Jerry Jeudy, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Broncos push further out in front. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Falcons 7.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25.
25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. To throw again, Ryan. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
It's complete to Laquan Treadwell. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30.
It's 4th down.
They'll indeed go for it with Ryan. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. Ryan's pass taken in by Ridley. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And he'll be down close to the 1st down marker as he gets this to the Broncos' 40-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
10 at the 40-yard line.
On 1st down, Ryan. He gets it to Gurley, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
This pass into the hands of the running back, Todd Gurley. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. This duo locked in. 14 yards there and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Now flags come flying in. One of the Falcons moved early. That's going to set him back 5 yards.
For this life, I think I earned all my stripes. I don't believe all the hype. Get back on my feet and get right. Watch him work, watch him play, watch him learn.
Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go.
54, set.
Check my corner. Defense wins championship.
Operating from the gun, Ryan. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down. On first and goal, Gurley. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Again they run with Gurley. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Todd Gurley with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Falcons have cut it to within a score. And this is back to a 5-point game.
Is good. Makes the score Broncos 19, Falcons 14.
Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off.
Kickoff for the Falcons.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
On the return, the Broncos take over first and 10. At their own 22-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for them. Circle around twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here first and 10. The tackle made there by Tack McKinley. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. They fake the handoff. Now Locke. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. So, my goodness, I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
He was looking for Todd Gurley, and that'll bring up second down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10.
He's not going to get me. Check 24. Check 24.
Throwing again. Ryan. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that'll force upon them a 3rd and 14. From the gun, Ryan. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Falcons have taken the lead.
There it is, partner. You see it. 4 fingers. What does that mean?
That signifies the 4th quarter's here.
That's right. Who's going to dominate? Usually both teams are holding them up. We own the 4th quarter, what we found out so far. 2 touchdowns here, and now they've taken the lead.
Yeah, second one putting them in front. You know what I see on the other sideline, though? It seems like they've tensed up, had that lead. They were playing not to lose it, and they've lost it.
That's a great observation. When you play not to lose, you usually don't win.
Now, though, they'll have the opportunity to respond. Now, following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. From the 29, Locke, flush to his right. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Dayon Buchanan. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at the 44.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. After the interception, here's Ryan. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Another carry now for Gurley. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Ryan. Flushed out right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They certainly have the right read on that one. The weak spot in a cover 2 defense, right down the middle because it really stresses the safeties. And they're going to be a little bit frustrated they weren't able to connect on that one.
33-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. And that'll move their lead up to 4 now. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late-game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down. Back to throw. He's got his tight end fan, and he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. Lock on target to Fant for a Bronco 1st down. Lock looks to throw it again. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker.
Locked pass. Intercepted. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. The Falcons in victory formation as they take a knee.
On the keeper. A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the Broncos' 33-yard line.
Ryan heads down to a knee, and that should wrap this one up.
Ryan on the keeper. It's a loss of a yard.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Final score.
A great come-from-behind victory in this one, Charles. And really the difference, obviously, was that 4th quarter. They dominated.
And it has to start with believing that you can make that comeback. Because we've been in games before. We've done games where you just look at one team and realize they have no chance of making it back. Not in the one we just saw here. They did it, and they did it well.
So for the Falcons, the win gets them back over 500 at 5-4 on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, the struggles intensify as they drop to 2-6 now on the year. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for